I'm Julia Morfin and I'm in Math 120 and I'm going to be showing you the application of Venn diagrams. So first we're going to look at why are Venn diagrams useful. Well, they're useful because they help explain relationships between data while providing an image. Also, they are a logical way to see if an argument is valid or invalid. So, and remember, logic is the science of correct reasoning. So first, before we can do an example, we need to know that when doing a Venn diagram, we need to have 3 statements. So that's a major premise, a minor premise, and a conclusion. So let's take a look at one. So, the major premise, all men are mortal. The minor, John Wayne is a man. The conclusion, John Wayne is immortal. So before we can do the Venn diagram, let's label these. So, men, we're going to label that one as 1, mortal as 2, John Wayne as 3, man is back to 1, John Wayne is 3, mortal at 2. So whenever creating a Venn diagram, you always start with your second premise, or the second statement. So we're going to start by drawing a circle that stands for mortal. Now in it says all men are mortal. So that means the men category has to go inside the circle of mortal. It says John Wayne is a man. So I'm going to put an X in the men category. And our conclusion is John Wayne is mortal. And can we see that John Wayne is a man and it's in the mortal category? So this statement is valid. And it is also true. Let's take a look at another example. Alright, so the major premise is all doctors are men. The minor, my mother is a doctor, and the conclusion, my mother is a man. So we'll start by labeling. Doctors are 1, men is 2, mother is 3, doctors back to 1, mother is 3, and man is 2. So remember, we always start with the second phrase. So that's men. So I'm going to draw a circle that represents men. Now it says all doctors are men, so that means doctors has to go in the category in men. My second premise says, premise says my mother is a doctor. So that means I'm going to mark mother as an X in the doctor section. My mother is a man. Well, we know that is not true. However, this argument is still valid. This is a good example showing that an argument can be valid but not true. Let's look at one more example. Alright, the major premise is all comedians are actors. Adam Sandler is an actor. Adam Sandler is a comedian. So we're going to start with 2, actors. All comedians are actors. Adam Sandler is an actor, so his X is going to go into the actor space, not the comedian space. Adam Sandler is a comedian. Well, here it shows in our Venn diagram that Adam Sandler is not a comedian. So this argument is invalid. But this is another example of just because this argument is invalid doesn't prove it to be false, because we know that in real life Adam Sandler is also a comedian. Alright, thank you. Hope you learned a lot about Venn diagrams.